welcome to Crazy Turtle. Thanks so much for tuning in today. As you can see here, my pan has already seared some chicken breasts, and I do not want to let this yummy chicken goodness go to waste. We're going to make a cherry wine and rosemary pan sauce, and this is such a lush, velvety sauce. Makes any evening very, very special. So I'm going to turn the skillet back on, medium heat, add a tablespoon of butter, and then add my chopped shallots. I want to simultaneously pull up the chicken flavor with the butter and soften my shallots. This is a process you'll just want to eyeball. The butter should be able to pull up a little bit of that chicken as it melts, and also soften your shallots, which add just a nice bit of body to the sauce. If you've never cooked with shallots before, they are a wonderful way to add flavor that is a little less intense than an onion. Well, once they turn translucent, it is time to add the wine, and it's been about 2 minutes for me. Any red wine will do, but I prefer to use a Cabernet for this recipe. And I just like to stir and just get up any extra bits off the bottom if they're there. And then I will add the broth to deepen the flavor as well. Yeah, everything is up off the bottom, being ready to simmer soon. And this is the balsamic vinegar. If you are choosing to use fresh cherries in this recipe, you would want to add them now. I'm just going to stir this together, and we will want to reduce this sauce by half. So I'm going to bring it up to a boil and let simmer. So you see our sauce has been simmering, about 5 minutes, and it smells divine. So we are about ready to add the frozen cherries. If you have not already added your cherries. For me, the frozen option works great. I always keep a bag in my freezer because I love to bake with them. Cherry breads, cherry muffins. We also like to make some smoothies and shakes in this house, and of course this recipe. So it's always nice to have on hand. So as these cherries warm up, you're just going to want to softly press them and add your spices. I've chosen rosemary because I love the sharpness of rosemary, the smell of it. It is such a versatile cooking herb. But if you prefer thyme, you can totally use that as well. I've done both depending on what I've had on hand. So we're just going to let this cook down. Again, probably about 5-7 minutes. But again, let those cherries warm up and soften. I'll see you back in a bit for our final ingredient. So after your sauce has simmered, again, for about 5-7 minutes, when you've got it this thick, we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice to brighten this flavor up. However, if this sauce isn't as thick as you would like it, please use my favorite trick with a little bit of cornstarch, my magic ingredient. So you could do about a teaspoon of cornstarch to a tablespoon of water, and then add that in if you want a little bit of thicker sauce. However, the cherries do nicely. So I am just stirring this up a bit, and we're gonna get ready to plate and have a lovely dinner. Well, here is my chicken that's been warmed in the oven, staying warm. I have added a little sprig of rosemary to be fancy, and it is such a moist and delicious recipe, perfect for maybe a romantic dinner, Valentine's Day, or a celebratory occasion, something special. You've already opened a bottle of wine for the sauce, so you might as well have a glass with dinner. This cherry sauce also is really delicious with pork tenderloin. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you give it a shot. See you soon. Take care.